Guys, welcome and welcome back. If this is your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I am going to show you how I use infusible ink transfer sheets and Hotfix Rhinestones to achieve this shirt. So if that is something you are interested in, do keep on watching. We are going to do the rhinestone portion of this video. So the first thing I did was I brought in the SVG that I want to turn into the rhinestone template. Now, this, because I'm using infusible ink sheets to do this project, I am not going to turn all of this into a rhinestone template. However, I'm gonna just select a few things that I want to change over into a rhinestone template. So the first thing I want to do is to size my design. So the size that I'm working with, because my infusible ink sheets are not 12 by 12 inches, it's actually 12 by 10 inches. I am going to make my design 9.681 by 9.901. Now, this is very important because when you're doing this, you want the size that you're gonna cut the infusible ink to be the same as the size that you are going to do the rhinestone template. Now, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm going to duplicate this copy. Okay, so after I duplicate it, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to right click on my mouse and I'm gonna ungroup it. Because as I said, I'm not going to use all the elements here to turn into a rhinestone. I'm just going to select a few things from this design to make into the rhinestone. So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to turn this piece into rhinestones, and I'm going to go over to my left and I'm going to open my rhinestone panel. I'm going to choose the linear fill for this one because it's actually a straight line. So I'm going to click on all of these and I'm going to click on the linear effect. I'm also going to turn this into a rhinestone. So I'm also going to do the linear for this one because it's actually a box. So I'm gonna click on linear, and mine is already defaulted to the spacing that I need. Yours is gonna be defaulted to a 0.039. I changed mine to a 0.015. Why? Because I want my rhinestones to be close to each other. All right, now this looks okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take this little piece right here and I'm also gonna change it into a rhinestone, and I'm going to use the linear fill for this one, the radial fill rather. All right, so these are the only things I'm gonna turn into a rhinestone. So I'm actually gonna take away the rest of this and I am going to work on this little piece right here. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to release the rhinestone. So I'm gonna select everything and I'm going to go over to my rhinestone panel and I'm gonna release the stones just to go ahead and adjust the stones a little bit. I don't have a lot to adjust, which is good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go ahead and zoom up just to see if I could add stones just to make it look a little bit nicer. So I'm just going to add stones. I don't have a lot of stones to add because I want the very to be obvious. Okay, I think I'm gonna remove this one and put it here. Okay, I think that's it. I think the radial fill kind of, let me see if I could put one here. Alright, so I'm just moving stones. Okay, that looks okay. I'm gonna go down. Alright, looks okay to me. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna select everything. Okay, and I'm going to left click and I'm going to group it first. After I group it, I'm gonna go up to objects and I'm gonna make it a compound path. I'm just going to change the color. It doesn't matter what color you choose, just know that it's the rhinestones that you actually choose at the end of the day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save this as an SVG. Then I'm gonna bring you into Cricut Design Space. Hey guys, we're in Cricut Design Space. The first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to projects. I'm going to get a blank canvas. So you go to new projects, then you're gonna go to your canvas. It's gonna take you to your canvas. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to bring in both designs. I'm gonna bring in the SVG file that I turned into a rhinestone template plus the rhinestone portion. So what I'm gonna do, to go over to my left menu bar and I'm gonna press upload. Then I'm gonna go to image. I'm gonna browse for the image. This is it. I'm gonna press continue. I'm gonna press upload. It came in at the right size, so that is okay. I'm gonna go ahead also, I'm gonna press upload and I'm going to go for the SVG file. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to size it. If you look over to my left menu bar, it's gonna show you that it is too large. So I'm gonna go up here where you see size and I'm going to make it the size that I did it in Silhouette Studio, which is 9.901 wide, 9.901 wide, and it should default to 9.6. And 9.681. So if you look over here, it defaulted to 9.681. So this, we'll know that the size it's going to fit. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hide first the rhinestones and let's talk about the let's talk about this one. So this is what we're gonna have. Right now they're just grouped together. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to click on it and I am going to go ahead and attach it. So when you attach it, it's just gonna cut as one. Now I'm gonna unhide my rhinestones. There it is. And what I think I'm gonna do first, I'm going to go ahead and cut out the infusible ink, then I cut out the rhinestones. So I'm gonna hide my rhinestones and I'm gonna press make it. See, it's gonna cut as is. And what I'm going to do, I am going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay guys, I thought I was sharing my screen, but what I did was I went ahead and I mirrored my image and I also searched for infusible ink transfer sheets and I put my pressure to be more because my blade is not that good. Remember, when you're putting your infusible ink sheets on your thing, it should be facing up. Okay guys, today I'm using the HTV bronze infusible ink sheets. So what I'm gonna do, this is how it comes. I'm gonna use this one right here. When it comes, it's gonna be lightly faded. Don't be alarmed. This is the one that I'm gonna use. You're gonna see how it pops when you actually use it. So I'm gonna use this one. And remember, when you're cutting face up. Okay, face up. You cut face up. So I actually have to change my size because it is too, it's not 10 inches, it's actually 9.5 inches. So I have to change my size. All right, so this is what you're gonna have. This is what you're gonna have. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna show you how to cut it out. Okay guys, so I'm about to cut this out. So I'm gonna put it in. Remember to mirror your infusible ink sheets. Can't stress that enough. Please mirror, please mirror. And then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so it's gonna cut out the rhinestones. Now, while it's cutting the rhinestones, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to weed my infusible ink. Okay guys, so I went ahead, I cut out my template. I also have my 100% cotton, not cotton, 100% polyester shirt. I went ahead and I did my infusible ink, and I must let you know that I did manipulate this because my sheet was too small. Just letting you know, my sheet was too small, so I had to pull the thankful up a bit. So it means then that this, my template, I will have to make it piece by piece, especially this piece. I'm gonna cut it out by itself just to put it on top of that, and we're gonna see how well this comes out. So what I'm gonna do, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and brush in my template. I'm thinking, since this is black with red, I'm going to probably use, and it's on a white shirt, I'm gonna use black diamond or crystals, but I'm leaning towards crystals, seeing that there's black already inside there, and I wanted something that's contrasting. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use the crystals. I should have used black, but let's see. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna brush in my stones. All right guys, so my heat press is heating up. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to take my shirt and I'm gonna first link roll it. So I'll just do everything here for you to see. So I'm gonna link roll my shirt. So this is important. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and find the center. This is it. And I'm gonna put butcher paper underneath. I'm gonna take my infusible ink. I'm gonna find the middle by so this is the center. I'm gonna put it on the shirt. Okay. So when I put it on the shirt, what I'm gonna do, I'm going to just use my heat tape to hold it down. Now I'm gonna go ahead, put some parchment paper over it, or butcher paper, and I'm going to press it down. Okay guys, so this is what we have. All right, it could have gotten a little bit more pressing. Okay. All right guys, so this is what we have. So I'm gonna first put this part on it. My stone shifted when I was doing mine. Okay. Mine was out of order, but I'm sure yours is gonna be very pretty. All right guys, so this is ready. Oops. All right guys, so this is it. I'm gonna take it off. Ooh, you see the ink, it came on this thing. Yeah. Good thing I put this over. All right guys, this is the result. This is the final result. I'm gonna put, okay guys, this is the result of what we just did. Let me know if it's something that you're going to try. As I said, there are a few things that I would have done differently. One, I would up the temperature on my infusible ink, so that I could just get all that infusible ink off. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification bell so you'll be notified each time I make a video. Until we meet again, I'll see you in my next one.